Today we're going to get this painted. We have some raw shingles on the end of the kitchen here where the porch is. These are primed, pre-primed shingles. We also have the ones on the outside of the house to do. So there's a little bit of prep work, especially up on the top here. We took some light fixtures off the top, and there's some spots up there that need to be scraped, sanded, and prepped. And then we'll get the outside done first, and then we'll move over to the inside of the porch over here next. We'll get that done, and we'll finish this project up. So to show you what I'm doing here, although this is brand new shingles down in this area, there's a transition place where we have some spots that are a little bit rough right through there. So you can see this is where the new shingles were integrated with existing, and in this spot right here there used to be a overhead light, so that's why there's just one shingle there. But up above this were some holes for some brackets and such. At some point this has to be fixed before we paint that, so figure today's the day. So what I'm going to do is take a scraper, and I got a couple different tools here. So like this will be used to take off anything that's, that comes off easy, that's not really adhering. Because when Steve integrated the shingles, and he had to pull these out, and it kind of flexed the shingles and caused some of it to delaminate and come off. So I'm just trying to get the stuff that's not adhering and it's easy to knock off. So you can see there's a little bit of work here to do on these first two layers above our new shingles. So you can see this is coming right off. So what I'm doing is I'm going to just kind of give you kind of a rough idea of the procedure. So I'll get rid of the rough, the paint that's loose, take that off. Then I take a piece of sanding block, and I'm just trying to smooth the transition from the raw wood to the paint, so it's not a sharp edge, because paint doesn't like sharp edges. It likes kind of rounded edges, so the paint will adhere better and stick. So that's kind of like the rough idea. This is I think this is 80 grit paper here. Then what I'll do is I'll switch over to like 100 grit, smooth it out a little more, and there's staple holes here. You can see those where he had to refasten these shakes, because these bottom ones go up past two layers. So this is how he's fastening these in. So I got some putty that's going to fill in those little holes. You can see the staple holes going across. So I'll fill those in, and by the time I'm done getting this all prepped, that putty that's in there will be dry enough to paint. So I want to do most of my prep work is on the shingles above the new ones. So here's the new ones down there. So there's only a couple, like 2 courses that are pretty hammered. So I'll get those tidied up, and then I'll be ready to brush all the loose dust off, and then I'll be ready to paint. Okay, we got the first coat of primer on the shakes. Looking pretty good. All the patched up sections painted up real nice. It's looking good. So we'll let this dry, and we'll wait for another warm day, and we can give it a second coat of primer. Then we'll move on to the end here with that next.